stove. Zzz. I turn over to look at my partner. Ron Santo's hairpiece is on fire. I did what any good partner would have done. I grabbed a glass of water and splashed it on his head.
But son, my head starts to burn. I jumped back. I said, holy cow!
Ronnie always thought it was funny later because the name of the Mets starting pitcher that night was Al Leiter. Ron Santo played in a golden decade of baseball, the 1960s, the National League. He was a great fielder.
Man, oh, why did Ronnie come up with one there?
He was a power hitter. Ron was a clutch hitter.
The Cubs win the ball game. Look at them all grab Santo.
But I think beyond that, the reason that he was so popular with Cub fans was the enthusiasm and the passion with which he played the game. Ronnie and I had fun. People knew how passionate he was. They could tell how happy he was when the Cubs would win a big game. And how unhappy he was when they would lose a tough game. In the pennant race in 1998, fate pointed a mean finger at Brant Brown. I'm making the play-by-play call. Fly ball left field, Brant Brown going back. As soon as I say he drops the ball, I can hear Ron screaming in my headset. Drop the ball! He drops the ball! I thought we had lost him right there. I had to jab him in the shoulder.